Good morning. This is Jagir Singh Jabbal from CTA Corporate, and today I bring to you the subject of time management. Yes, today's 5-minute short talk is on time management. A CTA Corporate has two verticals. One is professional upskilling, and the other is personality empowerment. Today's talk is brought to you from our vertical professional upskilling. So, friends, time management. Let me take you to the first generation of time management. Normally, we had people using checklists and notes. That was the first generation of time management tools. The second generation of time management brought into the picture appointment diaries and calendars. Then we came to the third generation, and the third generation started recognizing the word priority. So priority was placed for what was more important from achieving and from meeting goals and targets, 6 monthly targets, yearly targets, weekly targets, and daily targets. However, the third generation of tools were not followed by everybody because many felt that the management of time interfered with the relationships. So when you are prioritizing based on your objectives, you tended to harm relationships. So it was not absolutely suitable to be, very militantly following your time schedule. This brings us to the fourth generation of time management, which is what I would like you to appreciate and understand. The fourth generation of time management actually does away with the word time management itself. It believes time management is a misnomer because what is important is not managing time, but much more than that, managing ourselves. So, when we talk about managing ourselves, what comes into the picture is relationships from the point of the P and PC perspective, the production and production capability perspective. So our focus shifts much more towards doing things in our circle of influence. So that circle of influence becomes the core reason for us allocating time for doing things that matter to us, for either producing or very carefully balancing by enhancing your production capability. Having given you an understanding of the fourth generation of time management, what I would like you to do is to plan a week at a time. A week is a good period in which you can make an overall plan based on the fourth generation tool. So let's first make four quadrants. Draw one line straight down a page and one line right across. Now let's say this line straight down from top to bottom. The top half is called important. The lower half is called not important. Likewise, the left side of the line which you have drawn across is called urgent and the right side is called not urgent. The important thing in the fourth generation tool is we must live above the x-axis. That's the first most important thing. You have to be only engaged in allocating maximum time to what is important, and what is not important below the line, whether it be urgent or not urgent, should be low down in your priority. In fact, the fourth quadrant should preferably not be visited at all. The third quadrant needs to be visited, but to a very limited extent. Now, upper two quadrants are very important. What tends to happen is if we do not use the fourth generation tool, we live in the first quadrant. The first quadrant is the urgent and important quadrant. Urgent, important. But urgent and important is normally covering things which amount to a crisis in our lives. Our attempt has to be to engage in important and not urgent because these are enhancing your production capability, are making you more productive, and actually in tune with the way you should be planning your time. Thank you, friends. It was nice speaking to you.